Now, let's open to page 89 in our reader's notebooks, okay? Write the date on the top right-hand corner and don't forget to write your name. So today we're going to read a story, okay, about kindergarteners. Just like you guys, about kindergarteners. And we are going to fill in our graph with what the kindergarten class learned and did, okay? So you ready? Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to read a story. All right. This book is dedicated to our families. We love you. We had a very busy and fun year in kindergarten. Our teachers took lots of pictures of us and we made this book. We hope you like it. The first day of kindergarten, we were a little bit scared. We didn't know anyone in our class. We felt excited when we got off the bus. How did you feel on your first day of school? There were lots of things to do and learn. Some things were hard, but we didn't quit. This is a picture of Daisy, our hamster. We learned to write first. We learned to write our names. Then we learned to write other letters and words too. We learned our shapes and how to count. What did you learn in math? We learned to write. We learned about science too. We studied rocks, bugs, and other things in nature. We learned about water turning into snow or ice when it's very, very cold outside. We learned that ice and snow melt when it gets warmer. We learned about our teachers read lots of books to us this year. What are some of your favorite books? We learned to read some of our books. We had fun reading our favorite books over and over again. Here we are drawing and painting. We did many projects this year. We're glad that we can show them to you. We have good artists in kindergarten. Did you learn how to be a good friend this year? We did. We learned how to share and how to help each other. It's important to be a good friend. We also learned about people in our community who help us. What community helpers do you know? We talk about people in our families. We found out that families are the same and different. We took a field trip to an apple orchard last fall. We picked apples and tasted fresh apple cider. Did you take any field trips this year? Lots of visitors came to see us this year. They told us stories, played music for us, and put on plays. We put on a play too. Our families came to see us. We were so proud. We learned to play and laugh together. We're glad we have these pictures to show you. We hope you liked looking at our pictures as much as we did. Thanks for visiting us. Now that was an interesting story of what the kindergarten class learned and did. Okay, so now let's speak about what did you hear in the story that the kindergarten class learned and they did in their classroom. Can you give me some ideas? Okay, we can draw or we can write some of the things down. What do you think they learned about in the story? Let's list a few ideas. Excellent. Excellent! They learned how to write. What did they first learn how to write? Their names. They learned how to write sentences and they learned how to write their names also. So I think in the first block, I want you to write your name. Can you write your name in the first block? I am going to write my name. I want you to write your name, okay? Don't forget to begin with a capital letter. Excellent. So the kindergarten learned how to write their names. Can you think of something else that the kindergarten class learned? Yes, they learned about shapes and numbers. They learned math in their kindergarten class. So why don't we draw a few of our favorite shapes? Let's draw a circle and a square and a triangle. They learned about shapes. They learned how to write their names. They learned about shapes. What other fun things did they do in their kindergarten class? Very good. They took a field trip. And where did they go to on their field trip? They went to the apple orchard, the apple farm where lots of apples grow, right? Where did you go on your field trip? Yes, to Belly Bees. So, let's draw where the kindergarten went on their field trip, right? So, we are going to draw an apple tree to show they went to the apple orchard and they picked some apples and tasted some apple cider, okay? So they went to the apple orchard. Excellent! What else did they enjoy learning in their kindergarten class? Yes, they learned about science and about matter just like we did, right? And how matter changes. When things get very cold, when water gets very cold, it turns to ice. And when water gets warm, it starts melting and turns into liquid again, isn't it? What else did they do in their kindergarten class? What was their favorite time? Yes, reading books, reading storybooks. They used to hear a lot of books and they learned how to read. So we are going to draw a book, okay? There we go. And this is the book. So they learned how to write their names. They learned about shapes and numbers. The kindergarten class took a field trip to the orchard farm and they learned how to read. Well done, guys.